Greetings and salutations, humans. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be fusing Morrigaine, and we will be doing a partial guide on this champion. A lot of people are saying she's lackluster. A lot of people are saying that she's trash. Other people are saying she's really good. To be honest with you, I don't have an opinion yet, but we are about to find out. So just bear with me. We are about to make this thing happen. So here we go. Now, one thing I do want to point out. If you are serious about clan versus clan, wait until Tuesday or Wednesday to summon this champion, because I am straight up about to waste 30,000 points. So again, if clan versus clan is a focus for you, then wait until you do this. Me though, while Clan v Clan is important, this YouTube channel and giving you, the viewer, quality content is more important to me than Clan versus Clan is. So without any further ado, let's just go and push this fuse button and let's see what happens. Here we go. 1 million silver down the drain, ladies and gentlemen. 1 million silver. Hey, look! Oh my gosh! A legendary! And we got Morrigaine! Okay, so just real quick, just kind of go over her skills. One thing I do want to point out, I only have 5 legendary books. I will be booking her. And so this will not be a complete review because she's not going to be fully booked. That is the limitation of being a low spend player such as myself, your favorite bot, Putin bot. That being said, it's important to me to get this out as quickly as possible because a lot of people are going to be getting this champion this week. And so I want to give as good of a guide, if incomplete, as I possibly can. So her aura, she increases speed in all battles by 19%. That's great. That's something everyone always wants to see. Her A1, Haunt with Hesitation, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. That books up to 70%. Her A2, Shriek of the Banshee, has a 75% chance of stealing all buffs from a target enemy. Also has a 75% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Will place a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns instead if the target is a boss. I really like that because you usually can't fear bosses or CC them. So the fact that you are getting this decreased accuracy debuff is solid. I like that a lot. Her A3, Veliomancy, has a 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter of all enemies by 20%, fills the turn meter of all allies by 20%, and places a 30% increased speed buff all allies for 2 turns. Now, all those skills get an increased chance of those effects being applied. I did not read them off because, like I said, I only have 5 legendary books. With any luck, we will avoid the A1. But I mean, who knows? We're just gonna run with it and see what happens. Then her passive, She Who Is Death. At the start of each turn, places a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns on the enemy with the lowest HP. This debuff cannot be removed, transferred, spread, or have its duration increased or decreased by enemies or allies. So, let me go ahead and pull her up. I will be buying her masteries. This is, again, something I typically do not do, but for the purpose of this guide, I will be. Actually, maybe go into Tavern. I guess we should go and level her up first, huh? Let's see. Where is she? Here she is. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade her level. Let's upgrade her level again. Okay, we're at level 60. Okay, so we have got Morrigaine. She is level 60 now. She is fully ascended. Let's go on ahead and get her masteries and get her geared, and we will go from there. Just go ahead and get all the scrolls, 800 gems down the tubes. The things I do for y'all, the sacrifices I make for you, the viewer, is insane. Accuracy, I think, makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna kind of go through and explain to you my thought process while I'm doing this. So we're going to do pinpoint accuracy, get some extra accuracy. We're going to do charged focus, get 20 more accuracy whenever those skills are on cooldown. Arcane celerity has a chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when the debuff cast by this champion is removed or expires. That makes sense because she has that decreased speed debuff on her A1. She has a chance of landing the True Fears on her A2. And her passive is putting that heal reduction debuff on the enemy with the lowest health at the start of her turn. So I'm going to go ahead and go this way. Swarm Smiter makes sense. Evil Eye makes sense, but I think I want to pass it. Let's go Cycle of Magic. I want to just go ahead and skip Evil Eye this time. Or actually, yeah, let's skip Evil Eye. Let's see here. Sniper. Sniper, I think, makes sense because that's going to give us a chance to land that decreased speed on the A1. And we're going to end off in Timely Intervention. Increases this champion's turn meter by 20% whenever an ally hero drops below 25% HP. Now, another one that makes a lot of sense is going down to Eagle Eye for another 50 accuracy. But the thing is, I think I have enough accuracy off the gear that I put her on. And I need her taking turns as quickly as I can make her taking them. So Eagle Eye, I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to go with Timely Intervention. And then we go with Master Hexer. And then I think we'll go down defense, to be honest with you, because if we go down to Retribution, that's going to give us a chance to counterattack with that A1, which is going to give us a chance to land that decreased speed. So let's do that. Let's go down. Let's get some resistance. Blast proof, it always makes sense. Resurgent is a top-notch debuff. Harvest of Despair makes sense for this champion because what she's able to do, she's able to place that True Fear with her A2. And so I'm going to go this way just to give us a chance to get that Leech debuff. And Retribution or Deterrence. Let's go Retribution. Let's see here. Let's go with Mighty Endurance, whatever. So here's how we're going to go. We're going to do defense and we are going to do support. Now let's go ahead and see how let's see how these books land. With any luck, these books will miss the A1. Okay, that went to the A2, Shriek of the Banshee. We'll just kind of walk these in. Okay, went to the A3. A1. It's too bad. A1 again. Y'all, I have horrible luck when it comes to books. I guarantee you. You will not find a YouTuber with worse luck than yours truly, your favorite bot, Putin bot, when it comes to putting down books. So we missed a cooldown on the A3 by 1 book. But I mean, you know, what can you do, right? The fact that the books are random, when everything else in this game is random as well, really kind of sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to gear this champion out, and I will be right back. I'll show you what the gear I put her in, and then we'll do some runs, and we're going to see, is she worth it? Is she worth the resources for the fusion? Was she worth the resources that yours truly, Putin, bought on a low spend account, just invested in this fusion and with this showcase? We're about to find out. So I'll be right back. We are back. We've got Morrigaine built. As you can see, I've got her running in a Frenzy set. Just a quick reminder, Frenzy is a 4-piece set. You get 10% turn meter for every 5% hit points that you lose. I've got her in an accuracy chest and 2 broken pieces. I'm looking for speed, and I'm looking for health and just survivability for wherever it is I'm able to find it. Total stats we've got for Morrigaine. We've got her going at 266 speed, 296 accuracy, 42,000 health. Her defense is low at 2,290. That's because I've got her in an accuracy chest. Eventually, I'll have to get that switched up, but until I get some more silver, that is just going to have to be how it works. So let's jump into Dragon 20. That's always where I like to go and test things. And we will see how she goes. Keep in mind, she is not fully booked, so it is going to be somewhat, the cooldowns are going to be long. Just bear with that. What you see here will only improve once she gets booked, but until the clan boss comes around and starts giving us some book loving, it is what it is. I will be right back with the team, and we will see how this goes. Okay, so here's the team that we're going to go with. We've got Morrigaine in the lead. We've got Ninja as our win condition against the dragon. Contra here for CC. Yumiko to help with that cooldown reduction. And Thalessia for our defense down. So let's see how this looks, shall we? No point in opening up the A3. Okay, so here we go. So let's use the A3 first. Just a reminder, Velomancy. It's going to have an 80% chance of reducing the turn meter and give us that speed buff. The animation looks pretty cool, I've got to admit. It's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Oh, good, we got Relentless proc. Beautiful. So the defense down. Let's just hold off on Yumiko's A2. No one has any buffs yet, but what I wonder is, will she place the True Fear if she doesn't steal any buffs? Let's see. Let's see. Let me slow this down. She does. Okay, so that's neat. She does not have to steal a buff to place the True Fears. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to go and put this on full auto, and we will see how this goes. Yeah, no, first thoughts. I mean, as far as turn meter, what she brings to the table is solid. I mean, she's not built for damage. So, I mean, she did 62,000 damage on this run. Frankly, I'm surprised she did that. I've got her built around being fast. I've got her built around doing what she does, which is getting in, putting down those True Fears to help with CC. I've got her going in with her A3 just to reduce enemy turn meter, boost our turn meter, and give us that increased speed buff. I'm impressed. I mean, I don't have a Lysandra, and I can be honest with you, with Morrigaine now, I don't see where I need one. I'm not going to show y'all her in the arena because she's too slow. She won't be quick enough to help with my Arbiter team. My Arbiter is going 351. The speed tune just simply would not work. So let's just go ahead and jump into Ice Golem. And what I will do, once I get some more silver, once I get some more resources put together, I will come back and I will use her in a more detailed guide once I have her booked, once I have her going a little bit faster. I want to see how she's able to play in the arena. That's not going to happen here in this video with this particular guide, just because, I mean, it wouldn't be fair. I mean, without her having the chance to apply what she's needing to do with her books and what have you, it would be underwhelming. So I'm not going to waste y'all's time with it. Let's just see how she does in Ice Golem. I'll be right back with the team, and we'll go from there. Okay, and here we are in Ice Golem 20. We've got Morrigaine in the lead, so we take advantage of her aura. We have got Archmage Helmet. We have got Deacon Armstrong. I think this is going to be a really strong pairing because both Morrigaine and Deacon can reduce enemy turn meter, which is always a plus. We have got Skyle the Drakes for CC, for passive healing, for resist, just in case we need it. And we've got Dark Elaine, which is just a god tier nuker. And this team is pretty accessible. I mean, this is Morrigaine is the current fusion that's going on right now. Deacon is an epic that you can get from Ancient and Sacred Shards. Helmet is available by being Doom Tower normal. And both Skyle and Dark Elaine are daily login rewards. So this is a very accessible team. Let's get into it and let's see how this works. Okay, and there we have it. So you see, we have a very accessible team. And one of the things I like to see is that Morrigaine, she prioritizes her A3 over her other skills, which is fantastic because that's exactly what we want from her. We want her decreasing the enemy turn meter. We want her boosting the team's turn meter. And that's what she's all about. That's why I have her built this way in this Frenzy set. That's why I took the mastery path that I took. I want her getting as much turn meter as possible. That way she's able to drive the turn meter of my team while hard CCing the enemy team by dropping their turn meter. I mean, it's really good. I've got to say, I am impressed. So here are my final thoughts on Morrigaine. Keep in mind, this is not a complete guide. I've got more testing to do. I still need to get her fully booked. I would love to get her out of this accuracy chest, but that's the only frenzy chest I have that has speed on it. I just need to farm Fire Knight some more. But as far as Morrigaine and her kit goes, her fusion was a complete and total pain in the butt. If you're able to get her, I think she's going to help you out quite a bit. If you have Lysandra, I think her value drops off a bit, but I think though she's still serviceable. The fact that she has that decreased accuracy against bosses on the A2 is huge. The heal reduction that she puts out, I mean, hey, it's something. Like, off the top of my head, I think that's a hard counter for the Magma Dragon. Typically, you only use hit point burn against that boss because he changed it to a healing mechanic. Morrigaine fixes that issue. It no longer matters. She has the slow debuff on the A1. She has the true fear on the A2. The fact that she does not have to steal a buff for that to work is huge. I'm impressed. I'm glad I did the fusion. I think I'm going to be able to get a lot of mileage out of her. And if you're able to get her, I highly recommend doing it. I know for me, with my account, I'm be running her quite a bit. I will be doing a full comprehensive guide once I have her fully booked. I don't know when that will happen. It's going to depend on, frankly, on the clan boss. Well, y'all, on this note, I'm going to go ahead and peace out. This is Putinbot. If y'all like this content, if you would please give me a thumbs up and drop a subscribe on the channel, I appreciate it. The goal is to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And with y'all's help, we'll be able to get there. The channel's growing leaps and bounds over the last couple of months. And I have you, the viewer, to thank for it. So I truly do thank you for your support. I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.